Alright, so it is Sunday morning in Indy, and we didn't have practice today, so I went down to the linebacker coach's room and we went over some of the fronts, some of the coverages. That's basically what we got so far. So I'm outside the YMCA here in Indianapolis. I'm gonna go get a quick workout in, and then we're gonna head back, eat dinner, and get ready for tomorrow. Just leaving the Y right now. About to see if I can find a grocery store nearby, buy a gallon of water, probably at like a CVS or something, and then I'm gonna go meet one of my teammates to go over some film, or some film and some playbook stuff, and then eat dinner, and then get ready for tomorrow. We did hex bar deadlifts, and we did some little bit of arms. I did some core. I did some lunges. Got some of that on video, so you saw that. But you know, we weren't trying to really kill it today. Just kind of wake up the muscles so they're ready to go tomorrow. Be able to sprint full speed. Took a lot of time stretching before and after, and so yeah, just ready to go tomorrow. So yeah. What else? Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. That's the first practice. Get my equipment and stuff.
Oh, I thought you were doing that today.
Yeah, I missed it. I missed the window because I was with the coach, and we were going over film and stuff. And they said just get it tomorrow morning. So
okay.
About to get it tomorrow. So as you saw, I was on the phone with Joelle for a little bit. I'm going to be spending the rest of the night studying over these plays. So I'm quizzing myself. Gonna be kind of quizzing myself and making sure that I got this down. That's all I'm gonna be doing the rest of the night. It's gonna be pretty boring footage, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I may spare you guys the time of having to watch that. So I'm just finishing up studying, and tired, ready to go to bed. Gonna look over it one more time, but it's basically lights out. See you guys tomorrow. So it's the morning. Got my pads. It's the day of practice. First practice. Got my pads right here. Got my jersey number 37. There's a story behind that. I'm gonna have to tell that later. So I'm gonna go downstairs, talk with the DB coach, and go over these coverages. Those my pads that just fell down. But yeah, I'm gonna go over these coverages and get everything squared away. The story behind number 37. When I was at Troy, I was a walk-on. And I walked on, obviously, if you don't know what a walk-on is, watch the movie Rudy, you'll get a better understanding of what it means to be a walk-on. So I walked on at Troy University, didn't have a scholarship. My goal was to try to get an opportunity to try to make it into fall camp, because only so many people got invited into fall camp at that time. Everybody didn't go to fall camp, so if you were going to play, you were going to fall camp. If you weren't, you probably weren't going to fall camp. So my first year out there, didn't make it into fall camp. But going into my second year, my goal was, okay, this year I want to make it into fall camp. So that spring I worked hard, got the Weight Room Warrior Award, all sorts of stuff. But one of the coaches told me you didn't make the list for fall camp, just report back when school starts. And I put a whole year's worth of work in, a year and a half of work in, went back to my room and I cried. And I just prayed, and I prayed just like I'm talking to you. That's how I prayed. It wasn't like a formal, official, like close my eyes, fold my hands. It was just crying out to God, just saying, God, this desire is here to play. I've worked hard for it. Like, what else do I need to do? I opened up my Bible. I had never really read it fully. I always kind of like would skim through certain verses here and there, but I never really read it, a whole book of it. Opened up to the book of Job. I did one of those, close your eyes and just open it up. I don't advise that to anybody, but I did it, and it opened up to the first page in the book of Job. I read that and I came with the conclusion of, at the end of the day, God is in control of everything. Nothing goes through his sight without him knowing about it. Nothing goes on without him knowing about it or without him allowing it to happen. I thought, you know what? If God really created all this universe and everything, me getting into fall camp is no big deal. If he really hears me, cares, and has the power to control these things, why would I not ask him? So I just asked him, I said, God, I trust that you're going to bring me into fall camp. If not, I'm going to need to reevaluate how I'm thinking, because I think that you want me there, that you have called me to play. So I just went with the mentality of, you know what, I'm going to fall camp, no matter what. Technically, if I asked God and I talked to him about it, and he allows it, it could be a second before camp starts, and they could change their mind. So up until that point, I'm going to 100% believe I'm going to camp. In the weight room, I'm training that whole summer. People will be like, man, what are you training so hard for? I'm training for fall camp. Even though I wasn't on the list yet, I'm training for fall camp. A few weeks, before summer school ended, we had a team meeting. I went to that team meeting, and that same coach came up to me and said, look, you don't need to be here. This is only for people going to fall camp. You're going to report back when school starts. I said, okay. And I said to myself, you don't know it yet, but I know I'm going to camp. So I keep training, keep staying focused. 2 days before summer school ends, I get a call from that same coach. And he said, hey, somebody went down, something happened. We're going to need you to come to fall camp. Is that okay? That was the first time that I personally saw prayer answered. And so it really opened my eyes to understand, man, God is involved in this. God does care. He cares about your soul most importantly. But he also cares about the ins and outs of your life and has things that he does want you to do while you're here on this earth. And so anyway, one of my friends who was in Bible study with me and stuff, when I told him the story about what happened, he said, man, that reminds me a lot of Psalm 37, and verse 4 in particular, delight yourself in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. And then I report for camp that day, and they changed my number from number 20 to number 37. And so since then, that's always been pretty cool jersey number for me. So that's the story behind it, and I'm about to go catch up with the coach. So I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, getting ready to go to the first defensive meeting before practice. Straight from film, we're going to the buses. So I'll keep you guys updated and take you along the ride. Practice number 1 just finished. First practice of the week. My first practice since I've been here. Went all right. Just got to learn the plays, but flew around. Felt good about it. So we'll see how it looks on film. But that's it for now. Took a shower. Now I'm about to go to bed. I don't know how much playing time I'm going to get in this game in a couple days, but happy to be here. I've put my best foot forward in practice, and that's all you can do. So I'm thankful for the opportunity. God answered my prayers. He did his part. He really answered my prayers. I'm just hoping to get some playing time. I know my family's going to be watching and everything, and I don't want to let them down by just showing up here then I'm not even playing, or not even special teams. I just want to get some playing time on punt return. I know I can block a kick if I get the opportunity. So that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. Thank you everybody for checking out this video. Make sure to share, like, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you'll know when the next episode drops. And as always, stay hungry, work hard, and no steps backwards.